Hey, good evening, everybody. This is a video mostly for the parents, but you're more than welcome to have the kids watch it. It's just going to be a quick summary of what we talked about at the meet and greet in case you missed it. So I'll start off with the boring stuff first. First, the big thing is attendance. The 72-hour rule is a big rule. Essentially, that means that if your child's not attending classes or doing their work for 72 hours, it's 3 days, they are able to be disenrolled. That's not my call, that's just the schools. So, but I do have to monitor that. So if you have any questions about that, please, please, please let me know. The next thing that we talked about was technology. Technology will be getting into your hands if you need it as soon as possible. We're only able to give out one Chromebook. Make sure they each have one device in your family at the very minimum. So please make sure, if you haven't already, to call ahead and pick up your computer when you have the chance to do that on Friday or Saturday. As far as books and needing them for reading, Mrs. Wilson or Miss Wilson will let us know about that as soon as she figures out the planning for that. So I will keep you posted. I know some of you asked me about that. But now we're up to the main reason why I wanted to make this video for you guys. With everything going on in the world right now, it's just kind of a crazy time to talk about a lot of the stuff that we will be encountering in this year. And so I wanted to kind of give you a heads up of how my approach to teaching is. I expect a lot from the kids because I also give them a lot of information. And I don't sugarcoat things. I really want kids to understand, important events in history, not just the dates and when they happened, but why they happened and how that changed the world back then, and in many cases how it's still affecting our world today. I always like to say that just because history is important doesn't necessarily mean that the people did good things back then, and many times they were pretty awful. And we go through a lot of those things. I make it age appropriate, but I definitely make sure that kids understand, it wasn't just the settlers came and found new land. What does that actually look like? What's the real talk behind that? So we do go into things like that. We go into things, slavery and war, and those are not fun things to talk about, but they are important, and we do need to see how it affected the people then and how it affects us. And my main overarching goal is I do this so that we can learn from the mistakes and the sins of people in the past, so that hopefully we don't make the same ones in our own lives, that we can treat people with respect regardless of the background, whatever they believe, whatever they might choose to dress like. It's really important to me that even though we come from many different places, that we can still respect each other even if we disagree with one another. And that's why I try and teach the kids that it's okay to be different and it's okay to disagree, but it's never okay to treat somebody badly just because you are different than them. And so we try and really discuss that in our classroom. And I just thought that was really important for you guys to know. Now that your kids will learn a lot of stuff, and it won't always be pretty, but it's in an effort to make sure that they know how to treat people today. And I hold myself to that standard. So if you have any questions about that, please, please let me know. Any concerns? If you are hesitant about your children learning about any topics, I totally get it. Just please let me know beforehand. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that. But I promise your children will learn a lot. I will make it fun. I will make it interesting. And I'm really looking forward to this year, even though this year's start is a little different. So like I said, feel free to reach out at any time. And thank you guys for all of your support, and I'm really looking forward to the start of this year. Thank you so much.